What's going on YouTube? Flashy here. Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. Today we're going to be going over a really fun XYZ deck that can be used in the XYZ Festival coming up in the next day or two here on Master Duel. Now this is a super old deck, I'm pretty sure, but I was playing through the solo mode and this is one of the structured decks that they loan you and you get to use. And I was looking at it and I was like, wait a minute, this could actually be a really insane deck. So we made a little bit of tweaks here and there, but this is essentially focused on the Geargia archetype. And it's all about getting your XYZ monsters out there. It's about putting a bunch of monsters on the field, special summoning them, and getting your XYZ as quick as possible. Now, your big boss character is the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon, 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. It is absolutely insane. You can also detach one material from this card, and it'll gain 2,000 attack and defense. So you have a 6,000 attack monster, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's the main goal here, but in order to get there, let's go through the main deck first. So your first monsters coming up are going to be 3 Gearganos, 3 Mark IIs, 3 Mark IIIs. I run 3 Ash Blossoms. I think you can't really have a deck in 2022 Master Duel without Ash Blossom. We're going to go 3 Accelerators. This is like your main bread and butter combo starter right here, because if you control a Geargia monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. So best case scenario, as you can see, it's 4 stars. You start your hand with 1 4-star Geargia monster as well as an accelerator, and then you can put both of them down and right away go into your XYZ loop. But after the accelerator, running 3 arsenals, 3 armors, and 3 augurs. And now for the spell cards, we have 1 Raigeki, 1 Harpy's Feather Dust. So these are just to clear your opponent's board because you don't want them getting too crazy. Monster Reborn. You want to use Monster Reborn in case any of your XYZ monsters get sent to the grave. You get 1 Foolish Burial. We're running 3 Lightning Storms, again, just to kind of clear our opponent's side. 1 Geargia Change, 2 Evacuation Device trap cards, 2 XYZ Reborn. This is a amazing trap card. 3 Gear Traps, which special summon 2 Geargano monsters from your deck and increase their levels by 1. So this is really good if you have a lot of level 3s in your graveyard. You can special summon them with this trap. They'll be level 4s then. And we're running 1 Solemn Warning as well. And now we're going to get into the extra deck. So there is 15 cards in here, but you're really only going to use a couple of them. I kind of just have some in here just in case some crazy stuff happens during one of my duels. So the main ones you're going to want to be looking at are the Gear Giant X, which is 2 level 4 machine monsters. And again, you could get this out first turn because you get any level 4 monster, you summon it, and then you can special summon your accelerator right off the bat. So you're usually going to go into Gear Giant X. And what you can do is once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, add 1 level 4 or lower machine monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And again, anytime you're able to get a level 4 machine monster, you're usually going to want to go into your accelerator because that's just going to be able to special summon because you're always going to have a Geargia monster on your side of the field. And then when this card leaves the field, you can special summon 1 Geargia monster in your graveyard. So again, you're always just going to be rotating through and having a bunch of different cards on your field at all time. The next one you're going to want to look into getting, this is how you get your main combo here. So usually you're going to go into your Gear Giant X, but if you're trying to like go big, this is combo number 1. You get your number 27 Dreadnought. So this is 2+ level 4 monsters. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon from your deck 1 rank 10 or higher machine XYZ monster by using this card as material. So you get a free rank 10 plus machine monster just for using your Dreadnought to destroy an opponent's monster. It's absolutely insane. And also it can keep itself safe for a turn by if this face-up card on the field would be destroyed by battle, you can detach 1 material instead, so it gets to stay there. But if you can destroy an opponent's monster turn 1, turn 2, whatever it is, you get to special summon your Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. This thing is, like I was saying at the beginning, this is how you win the game. So I know it says 3 level 11 monsters, but the way that we're getting it through the combo is we're starting our hand. Hopefully we get a level 4. We'll summon our level 4 Geargia. We'll special summon our accelerator. From there, we go XYZ into Dreadnought, hopefully destroy an opponent's monster by battle. At the end of that phase, we then get to bring in the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon, using the Dreadnoid as material for free. And now that right there is going to be your main combo line. But there's also another card that you're going to be able to use a lot, and you'll probably see it in the gameplays coming up. It's this one right here, Drill Driver Vespinato. This is a fantastic card. This is going to be like your go-to card. When it's out on the field, you're going to feel really comfortable. So once per turn, you can also XYZ summon this card by using 1 rank 4 XYZ monster you control as material. So let's say you use your Dreadnought, you got into Rail Cannon or whatever the case is, and it didn't work out. Now your backup plan here is you want to go into your drill driver Vespinato. So you're only going to have your Gear Giant left. You go into your Geargia X, and then you can automatically summon your Vespinato. And what this card is doing is essentially piercing battle damage. And also, when it's destroyed, you can target one level 5 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So this whole deck is just bringing big hitters out onto the field. If they get sent off the field, guess what? You can just bring other ones right back in, and you're constantly going to be rotating. Your big combo lines are your monsters into either Geargia into Vespinato, or best case scenario, you're going monsters into number 27 into the rail cannon. Now, that's the XYZ part of this. The third plan, if none of that goes well, unfortunately this won't be used in the XYZ Festival upcoming event, but I have one Link monster in here, and that is Infinitrack Fortress Megaclops. This thing is crazy. As you can see, 4,000 attack. You can target one XYZ monster in your graveyard and one card your opponent controls and special summon it. So you could have this Link card out and your rail cannon can be in your graveyard. You have this out, you use its effect. You can take one of your opponent's monsters, special summon your Dreadnought rail cannon, and use your opponent's monster as material. So it takes their opponent's monster off their side, puts it into your XYZ monster, and now you have two 4,000 beaters on your side of the field. And it's just, the way this deck loops is absolutely insane. So that's a lot of explaining, but it's much easier to just see it in action. So let's jump into the gameplay. All right, so we won the coin toss. I think I want to go second, though. I think I like going second with this deck. I'm not sure if you're supposed to go first or second, but I do enjoy going second because it gives us an opportunity to get that Dreadnought out, as well as go right into the rail cannon pretty much turn 2. So we'll go second, and we didn't draw the best cards, but we can still make this work. We can definitely still make this work. So they're going to go Foolish Burial Goods. Do I want to Ash that? Do I want to Ash that to start? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just Ash their opening move. Make them do something else. We'll get rid of that. I like drawing Ash Blossom first, because usually a person's first move, they're going to want to start their combo, and I'll just like to shut that down. I probably could have Ashed a little bit later in the combo, but that's okay. Alright, so they're actually just going to end. Yeah, we shut that combo down, and now we're moving on into our turn. We got another Ash Blossom. Okay, very cool. So what I'm going to do here now is, I think all we have is... Unfortunately, we did not draw our accelerator or something that could find our accelerator for us. So I think just to start, nice and simple, we'll just go into our arsenal. We'll normal summon it, take 1,500, or 1,700, I should say. Because it gains, this card gains 200 attack for each Geargia monster you control, so also this one. So we'll take our 1,700 damage. That's looking like a pretty good card. Do we want to activate the effect and contribute this card, special summon one Geargia monster from your deck? No, we don't need to do that right now. We could have done like a pretty extensive combo there with our level 3 stars, but we don't have to do that right now. Currently, we have the advantage. We have 1,700 monster on the board. Hopefully, we get a level 4 monster on the next draw, and we can start our crazy combos. They're going to go in defense. I also don't mind defense position monsters, because when we go into Vespinato here, where is it? Vespinato does piercing damage for 25. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we did get another level 4 monster. Wow, we are getting the good draws here. And we have Raigeki too. I'm definitely going to save that. But what we're going to do is we are going to summon. We're going to get our Geargia armor out there. Now, he is at 1,900, but I do want to get into my XYZ loop. So the first one we're going to do, of course, we got to go into our Dreadnought. So let's do this. This is the best part of this whole deck right here. We're going to go into Dreadnought. We're going to face up attack. We'll drop him right here. It seems like they're not drawing anything too good either, so I think we have the advantage. So Dreadnought's going to come out 2,200 attack. And now what we want to do, it's going to give us an opportunity to special summon our Vespinato, but we don't want to do that. This is what we want to do. We want to attack. If this goes through, 1,600, yep, that's going to go through. We'll go into main phase 2, and now watch this. For 2 4-star monsters, look what I'm about to get out here. So we're going to activate this effect. Are they going to let it go through, or do they have Ash or something like that? When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control no monsters, you can special summon both this card from your hand and one driver from your hand deck. If you do, negate the activation, destroy that monster. No, we're going to Ash that. We do not want to let that happen. We don't want our Dreadnought destroyed right now. So we'll Ash that. And I believe on the resolve, we should be able to utilize our effect. Yep. Ash Blossom is so good, man. You have to have it in your deck. So that's going to go through. Now we have one of two options here. We can go into Sky Palace, or we could go into our Dreadnought. But this video is all about the Dreadnought. So face up attack position. We'll drop them right in front of our opponent's face. And like I said, that's 2 level 4 monsters. And look what we get. A 4,000 attack complete beef stick of a card for 2 level 4 monsters. It's absolutely ridiculous. Granted, you got to take that extra step and actually destroy an opponent's monster with Dreadnought. But for the most part, when you're going turn 2, you should be able to. 2200 attack's pretty good. And then, yeah, for 2 4-star monsters, man. And now, like I said, we have 3 materials attached to this. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card. It gains 2000 attack. Oh, they go into Raigeki. Okay. That was actually a really good move. So hopefully, that's all right. I'm okay with our rail cannon being in the grave because we do have a couple of reborn opportunities. So that's perfectly fine. Oh, they're going to take my idea. They're going to take my Dreadnought and use it against me. That's actually really cool. But again, we do have Raigeki, so I'm not too worried about it. This Dreadnought cannon is just getting the worst of the worst, though. We're probably going to lose half our life points here, plus. But that is A-okay, because we'll Raigeki, we'll put the Dreadnought cannon back in our grave, and then hopefully we draw a Monster Reborn or something like that. So that's perfectly okay with me. And it doesn't have any materials, so it's not going to do 6,000 damage. So they'll go into battle phase. We're going to take 5,600 here, which is a little bit sketchy, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it. We'll just Raigeki. I hope we can draw Monster Reborn here. If we do, we pretty much won. But let's see. So yeah, we're going to take 5,600. It's going to be a little painful, but that's quite all right. It looks like they're going to end their turn here. And we will go. We have a couple of options as well. So let's see. We got to believe in the heart of the cards. Did we get Monster Reborn? We got Geargia. Okay, that's perfectly fine with me, actually. That is perfectly fine with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this. We're going to activate this probably on our next turn. Then we'll go Raigeki. We'll get rid of everything they got. That'll put our Dreadnought back into our graveyard, which is what we want. And then I'm probably just going to... Do I want to attack for 1,000? No, we can't really take any chances on life points. So we're going to just set that. And we'll end our turn and see what they want to do. But now Dreadnought Cannon's back in our grave. And again, I'm not too worried because we have so many opportunities to get that back. And literally on the next turn, we could probably go into our Vespinato because you can special summon 2 Geargia monsters from your grave. We have 2 4-star ones. And they're going to turn into 5 level 5 monsters. So it looks like we're looking pretty good here. So do I want to do this to start or should I see what we draw? Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's activate this on their end phase. I'm okay with that. Oh, it seems like they might have something actually. Oh, I made a mistake. Sorry. Yeah, this trap card is only for your level 3. So your level 3s are going to come out. Again, there's no problem with that because instead of we can still go into Vespinato. It's just going to take 1 extra step. So it's our turn. Let's draw. We got technically our 4-star monster. We got the evacuation device as well, which is great. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this. We don't need to activate that just yet because it is a 4-star, so I'm okay with that. So what we're going to do, we could actually get a little crazy here. We can actually get crazy. Okay, let's do this. First thing we're going to do is summon our Gear X. So 2 4-stars out. We'll special summon that. And then watch. Now this is going to go into our Vespinato, which is great. So Geargia X comes out. What we can do is we can activate its effect, where we can add 1 level 4 or lower monster to our hand. So let's do that. And we're going to get that accelerator. So we'll detach one of these bad boys. Do they have anything? They do. Okay. I'm fine with that. I am okay with that happening. Because we'll be able to get another monster out here in a second. So that's going to go through. I believe this gets destroyed, right? Yeah, if you do destroy that monster. Okay. I'm okay with that. These side frame gears are pretty crazy. Wow. Alright, so activate the effect in the graveyard. This will allow us to add a level 3 to our field on a special summon. So we'll special summon that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 3. So we're going to flip summon this. We're going to special summon this. Or normal summon, sorry. We're going to normal summon that. And then what we will do is we're going to special summon our Geargia X. And what this is going to do is give us a 2,500 attack. So we're not too worried about their side frame drivers. So we're going to special summon that. We'll bring him out. Unfortunately, we're not getting our Monster Reborn or our XYZ Reborn. So our Dreadnought Cannon is just not doing anything. We're going to go into battle phase. We're going to attack. We'll get rid of that guy. We don't need to use the effect just yet, because we don't need to negate any card effects or anything like that. We'll just take our 1,500 damage. Now they can either crash into us if they want to, or... Oh, no, wait. Okay, that actually gets banished at the end of the turn. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. That's even better. I have no idea what side frames do, so I had no idea. But now their side of the field is wide open. We don't really have too much advantage because we have no cards in our hand. But if we believe and we draw Monster Reborn, that's GG. Because we can just Monster Reborn right into our Dreadnought. But the whole point of this deck, again, You gotta get a little creative here and there. But for the most part, you'll never be worried about your cards getting sent to your graveyard, because you're always going to have something else. So let's see what we can do here now. So we can probably just get a nice little attack. Target one monster. No, we don't want to do that. So you can tribute this card, then target one level 4 machine monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So we can't really do too much with just a level 4 machine. So what I'm going to do, I don't think, yeah, because its effects are negated. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop this in defense, just so we have another level 3. We'll go back into battle phase, 2500. No chains needed. No thank you. And there we go. So now we'll see what they do. It seems like I said, they're not drawing too much, so we should be pretty good here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show off the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon damage. It's freaking ridiculous, man. But I did get to show off how easily it is to summon it. It's just 2 level 4 monsters right from the get-go. Get your Dreadnought out, kill one of their monsters with it, and then it's a wrap from there. Also, like I said, if you do like Sky Palace, it's a good one. You can attach one material from this card, and you can destroy a target and inflict 1,000 damage, and you have 3,400. So there's a lot of different ways you could do this. And that kind of scares me. I don't like the back row there. Let's see here. If I draw a level 3 monster right now, I can get rid of that back row. I got Accelerator. Okay. Not the best. Not the best. Because if we got a level 3 monster, we could have gone into our Super Quantum Mech, and you could attach one XYZ material and target one spell on the trap. Spell trap and destroy it. So what I'm going to do is, I think, how much attack? 500 attack, 14. That puts them, that's 19. That's just not enough, unfortunately. But you know what? Let's go for it. Actually, wait, I can tribute this and special summon it. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. This might be a play right here. This might actually be a play. Let's see if they're going to negate that. Because if I can tribute this, I can go Geargia Accelerator, get 2 4-stars, and then we can bring out any of our XYZ 4-star monsters. So any number of your cards, choose that many effect monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. Their attack is halved and their effects are negated. Okay, no problem. That is no problem. So they're going to stay alive for just pretty much one more turn here, I think. Maybe, actually. Maybe. We'll see. Again, I don't know how Psy-Frame works or anything. Oh, it's Droplet. Okay. So that's going to drop down to 1250, but I am okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, it can only do 1. Oh, yeah, this is... this might be GG's right here. So we're going to grab our Geargia Arsenal. It doesn't matter which one we grab. No, I don't want to... I don't want to evacuation device my own card. So that's going to come in. We can special summon now our Accelerator, even though we didn't really need to. But that's going to get special summon. Now we can go into XYZ summon. And we can grab pretty much anything we want here. So what we can do is this. This will put us at what? 2450? I think. Oh, no, wait. I don't think it can attack. Okay, you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just go right into our Utopia. Let's play it safe. Let's go right into Utopia. Again, that's why I like running him, because it's just a solid all-around card with 4 stars. We're going to go Utopia. And I believe that will be GG's. So we can also summon our Vespinato now. We don't really need to do that, though, because we can just go into Utopia, direct attack, and that is game. That is game. So unfortunately, we didn't get to use our Dreadnought Cannon, but again, there's so many different ways to summon XYZ monsters with this deck. You're really never worried about anything. So we didn't get to do any of our really huge heavy hitter combos there, but you got to kind of see the general idea. It's all about just summoning monsters, summoning XYZ monsters, utilizing their effects with materials. But at the very beginning, you saw how simple it was to get out the Super Dreadnought, which is such an awesome card. One of my favorite cards to play right now. And again, this deck will be great for the XYZ Festival coming up in the next day or two here on Master Duel. Let me know down in the comments if you tried this deck out and how it went for you. If you want more Yu-Gi-Oh!, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.